Hey guys, this is what I did today. Stick around if you want to see the breakdown. Today we're going to be trying out oil pastel in combination with canola oil, and then we're going to be applying stuff, and we're going to be using brushes, which I'm not so good at. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm a little more comfortable with the drawing portion of the process. Here I'm going over the hand, trying to get through that a little bit, kind of quick, and then I'm trying to get the little bone that the lizard is on top of. And then I'm just trying to get general form and then break it down, cut it up into pieces so I can try to, keep it looking good. Okay guys, the pencil drawing's done. Let's see what happens with the oil pastel. Let's go. Okay, here I go with the oil pastel, and then I'm trying to get a little bit of shading under the jaw, trying to make it look good. And then I'm taking some of the oil pastel and I'm putting it directly on the canvas, and then I'm smudging it around with the brush. Just to get more pigment and pastel on the page to work with. And then I'm trying to carve out form, pupil in the eye, always fun. Hey guys, the first pass came out a little bit light. What are you gonna do? Let's do another pass over the top and see what happens. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, here I keep going, and I'm trying to get more and more detail. I have a really hard time trying to figure out the portion between, what do? Do you try to get the textural detail, or do you try to get the shadow to push for the form? And trying to balance between those two is kind of difficult. With graphite, it's a little bit easier because, you push down with graphite, it's a lot darker. You push a little less, it's a lot lighter. It's a lot easier to deal with. And you're only dealing with an HB, a 2B, and a 5B or something like that. Anyways, so I'm still going, trying to get things going, trying to, bring it up, push the value, because for some reason I always make things too light. I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out a way around it. Anyways, so one of the things that I found really enjoyable is that what you can do, as opposed to just putting the crayon directly down on the page, is you can actually use your page as like palette paper. And then you can start mixing the colors on your palette paper and putting the canola oil on there, just like paint. It's tough to mix the perfect color for every single scenario. So at some point I just kind of dropped the idea of mixing the perfect color. And my idea is to just get the perfect value. Sometimes I think maybe simplifying is a good idea, but I don't know. Once again, we're moving from a little bit more of a mediocre perspective. Yeah, by mediocre, I mean me. If you want to watch somebody who's not mediocre, watch Tistler. But if you want to learn a little bit more from an average individual like me, watch my channel. Because how are you going to learn something from gifted people? They don't even know what the problem is. They put it down, it's beautiful. How are you going to learn? See, I struggle, therefore you're going to learn more, right? I agree with me. Okay, and then at this particular portion now on the arm, I'm trying to add a little bit of the detailed scale. So I added a really light shade of gray. That way I could just kind of go over the top and try to pull it up. All right, guys, hope you liked this episode. Now I got to get to painting the next one, or pasteling the next one. Is it pastel? Is it paint? All right, voila, here's the painting again, just in case you actually made it all the way through the end of the video.